And we're back. Oh, I can swap between the two. In this realm of darkness, I can live. Or something like that. Oh boy. Up we go. Can't go any higher. This room was where I was with Wee, right? I can swap. The way forward is the path to your past. However, the road ahead has crumbled. Lead me anywhere and I will follow you like a shadow. This is the world today. The door handle is broken. I cannot get in. So I must go over and chat with her again. Swap right over and move around. Let's try getting to the bound or something like that. I don't know. I was gonna say something, and it didn't quite go as planned. So I don't know. Just give me a hand. Oh boy, there was a dead person that just vanished. The bonfire of hope is almost depleted, diminishing in the wind. Oh boy. It's Miss Yin. Some of the book contents might conflict with your everyday thoughts. But this material will help you engage in reflective and independent thinking. Well, let's call it a day. I do want to remind you all again to never mention the book club to anyone else. For that might put yourself and others in great danger. And I'd like to ask you a favor. Yes, Miss Yin. Is it about the new books? I've already given the last to Mr. Chang. He said the shipping company won't help us anymore, but he'll figure something out. The government is enforcing restrictions on all imports. Soon the book club might come to an end. Miss Yin, why are things like this? I'm sorry, there's nothing I can do either. Oh, just one more thing before you go. Mr. Chang never brought us any of these books in the first place, right? Ha! I know I can always count on you. There was a book club. Added to the journal. Blacklist. Alright, return home for burial. Half a century in exile. Blacklisted to return home for burial. During the period of martial law, Miss Yin Tusi Han was a wanted political fugitive. She was lucky to evade arrest and left the country only to be blacklisted. She traveled the world fighting for human rights and freedom of expression, but unfortunately died of lung cancer at the age of 50. Her last wish was to be able to return to her hometown. Now this wish can be achieved with the lifting of martial law. Oh. Boy. The door is blocked by an unknown force. Okay. So I am stuck in this spirit world, talking with both the light and the dark. The one stuck in the shadows and the one that was able to follow around. I can't open this door. There's a person. The sliding door is warped and barbed wire. Can't open this door. I will say it has become a lot less creepy, but it's become a lot more intriguing. I want to figure out what's going on. Due to the martial law, there's so many things we could not do. We now have freedom. I really want to know how I died. Who can be calling at a time like this? Oh my gosh. Where are you? Are over here. Remember when you enrolled so full of passion? Participating in every school activity, showing off your academic abilities, grabbing at the attention of your peers and teachers. Then things took a turn for the worse at home. All the attention quickly turned around into unwanted so you choose to escape, to turn a blind eye, with grim acceptance. This place is completely lifeless. Even ideas are buried here. Remember to thoroughly destroy each book and add the spirit money to throw them off. There can't be any intact book pages, or else this would be for naught. Hey, you're closer with Miss Yin. I heard that she had to flee the country overnight. Is that true? I'm not sure she never said anything about leaving. Unlike Miss Yin, we don't have the connections to guide us to safety. Aren't you afraid? Well, actually, what bothers me the most is, do you know how the reading list got leaked out? Stop asking questions. I am as clueless as you. Just hurry up and finish this. We don't want to get caught. But sure enough, I think they did. Written verdict from the court. A written verdict from the court. A torn piece of the verdict. Chang Minghui, district-level educator, is found guilty with students. We and other conclusion. With communist forces. Chang Minghui is to be put to death over the court's ruling. Wei Chengting pleads guilty to affiliation with communist forces, reading a prohibited text with rebellious and corrupt thoughts, will be sentenced to 15 years jail time. Oh boy. There's someone. Follow the person. Where did they go? Where did they go? I don't know. first door was here, but I cannot open that door. That person was in this living world. The world of the living. They walk around. This person's probably a historian. Yeah, because this was the book club. Okay, so they walked this way. There they are. This is the bathroom. The door is barred by a broom. There's a note atop of it. Snitcher. Remove the broom? Yes. Remember, snitches get stitches. So who was the snitch? Oh boy. Hello? Another journal entry. Excerpt. That time and fear forcing herself to breed hatred, who knew that she would take that leap and leave this world behind? Nari, a last word because of fear. Remorse. The reason remains undecided. I was left with a blur and confused. Thoughts spiraling through my mind. When I saw the sunlight again, things had changed drastically. My loved ones and teacher went to a higher place. She was buried in an unmarked grave, leaving me a decrepit man. Oh boy. Will I pay for my sins? That I will. Will I like it? Probably not. Because I think I ratted out the entire school. The entire school was killed because of me. Oh, we're here again. There's a note on the cart. I'm following myself. If you stay there. Oh, oh. Acting immediately to one's determination. This is the philosophy he believed in, that someone should take fate into their own hands. With you following him, what ideas do you hold? Take hold of your destiny. Live a laid-back life. Submit to one's fate. Take hold of your destiny. That is a charming thought. So life has gained a goal. Next to him, you found yourself. You are me. times must I walk these haunted hallways? No matter how many times this replays, nothing can be unwound. You can never redeem yourself. Instructor Ba. This is the book list I mentioned before. I found it on our teacher's desk. Miss Fang, the country appreciates your assistance. I'm the snitch. I got the stitches. Did you think finding something to rely on would Do you think finding something to rely on would stave off your fear? One day, however, he was gone, just like that. You've lost everything you can. Depend on what choice you will make now. Quietly accept, try to take them back, claim indifference. Is that boy? Upstairs we go. Memories are like a mirror, reflecting the true likeness of your soul. Maybe you still want to forget. Maybe you're still afraid. Facing your own apparitions, but not confessing to the truth. I am you, yet you are not me. Oh jeez. Oh jeez, all the bodies. And the trail of blood. Constantly cycling over and over with the only river, Sanzu, at the end of your journey. Yet the knot of sin still lies unsolved. The bridge leading to Paramatiza, yet something. So Requiem with a warm crescendo welcomes you once again. Everybody's clapping. I got the noose. Everyone stops clapping and walks away. Oh. I hung myself in the auditorium through my guilt. This is why I kept waking up in the auditorium. And that was we. Unless that was like the bad ending. And that was the end of Detention. Wow. That was actually really good. At first I thought this was a horror game, but it had such a message to it. Like, holy crap. So the whole point on what happened was there was a secret book club ran by Miss Yin. We was one of her, I guess, favorite students, most trustworthy. And this book club had a bunch of illegal books. So then, and then I got into a relationship with the counselor, and the counselor was already in a relationship with Miss Yin. And I guess through jealousy, I went and I found the list of books from the book club, and then reported the book club to the school advisor, who then confronted Miss Yin about it. And then Miss Yin overnight just ran away, and then she managed to get out of the country overnight, but the rest of the members of the book club, and I guess the entire school, were taken into custody. My father was arrested for bribery or something like that, and because I think my mom hired a private investigator on him. And then everyone else was executed except we, who at court confessed to everything and was put in to jail for 15 years. Now that was him walking around the school. The person that jumped off the building, I guess, was another student who didn't want to be arrested. Probably another member of the book club or something like that. And in the end, I just hung myself in the auditorium. That would explain why I kept waking up in the auditorium. I think that was the bad ending, though, so maybe at some point I might go back and try the other options, like to try and redeem myself instead of accepting everything. But yeah, that was Detention. So thank you guys for watching. If you want to speak to me outside of YouTube, I do have social media. Links are attached to my channel. You should see them at the bottom right of the background. You could also find me in our Pink Sloth Discord and the LAA Chat Discord, LAA Gaming Discord. Yeah. I'm just so appalled by the ending. It was so dark. Around the end, I'm just like, oh, this isn't really that creepy. It's just more serious. So yeah, have yourselves a great day or night, depending on what time you're watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!